Yo everybody, I'm this guy, and welcome to the Stanley Parable Part 2. If you have not seen the first part, I recommend to go back and watch it, because, a lot happened. It was pretty cool. I, realized none of my coworkers are here. I'm going to attempt to look for them. They're gone missing. I have a voice inside my head. We left off here at the mind control facility. The voice in my head prior leaving, leaving the game, told me to go through here. A odd thing tells me not to go through there, but take the escape route instead. Let's attempt to escape. Actually, no, hold up. Let's go find... Let's find out what the mind control facility may... Oh, we're gonna have to now. A button. Glitch.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Someone's gaming setup.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Did I? Oh, can I go away? No, I guess not. Oh, I can hear something from down there. Kenobi! Camera?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Whoa.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What's that one? Was that one all broken? It's a lot of fired people. What's that do? Probably
this
stop
mind
pressing
control facility. It was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright.
No. He
Where are we
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Oh, my eyes.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Alright, narrator, putting on a little play there.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, it says the mind control thing's offline at the moment. I don't really want to touch anything, just in case if I turn, if I turn it on, see, like, that seems more likely. What is that? I want to walk on it. Ah, it was nothing. Alright, let's go, to the big and only light in the, thing. The one says facility. Mind control idle waiting at put 5. Know what I mean? Oh, it's a big TV. Would be pretty good to watch um yeah.
And when at last he found the source... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did
No,
you?
why would I do
After
that?
they
I
kept
didn't
you
do that.
enslaved all these
No.
years, you go and you try to
No.
take control of the machine for yourself.
Did I?
Is that what you wanted? Control?
God, please no.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to
Nuh-uh.
understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
That's
Turn
what
the
I was.
controls off and leave. If you want to
Oh.
throw my story off track, you're going to have
Oops.
to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
Test
I
me.
believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Detonation.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating...
This is a
time.
business place. Why do we have
Volatile
nuclear
detonation.
detonators?
Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to
Where's the
enjoy
blue
it.
3?
Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
No.
But what precious moments each one of them is.
No, no, no.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Wait, do I? Okay, I clicked that. Where's 3?
To start.
I think I remember this being
What's
3.
that?
No.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of
Did I-
solace before
did
you're
I do something?
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die
Oh,
anyway.
no.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set
Why'd
you
you
free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it
Damn,
burn
you're
to a
screwed
crisp,
up,
everything, and take back the control wrested away from you. It's quite rich. I almost
no.
hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I
Oh,
come
that's-
up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness,
Oh,
only
no.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying
No.
this so much.
No.
You know
No.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put
No.
some extra time on the clock. Why
Thank
not?
you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stan.
Bro,
Time
wait.
doesn't grow on
I don't know what I
trees.
do.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
You just.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this
You're
room was
selling.
capable of turning it off?
You're selling the clip.
Running from button to button,
I would've won.
screen to screen.
I would've
clicking on
won.
every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Oh, there's a big red
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video
No.
game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your
Free
purpose
me.
in this place is?
Free me.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer
That's
isn't a
spoilers.
catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
That's
You're only
insane.
still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
Oh,
humble.
nah, this guy's kinky, bro. What?
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So you can't.
I really miss
Take
like
a look at the clock, Stanley.
this place. Though.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and
Nah,
then
you
nothing.
crazy.
No
You
ending.
crazy.
Just you being blown to pieces.
Nah,
Will
that's.
you cling desperately to
Let me
your
have.
life, or will you let it go?
Let me have an ending.
Another choice.
This is not a true death.
Or death.
I got
It's all
this.
the same to me.
Oh my
You're
lord,
part
it's
of
shaky.
And
Turn it off.
believe me, I will be laughing
Turn
at
it
every
off.
second of your
No,
inevitable life
no,
from the moment we
no,
fade in
no,
until the moment I say,
no,
"Happily
no.
ever."
Damn, that's crazy. Um. Huh. Must have been the wind.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ho. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Let me out! I just glitched the game. I'm falling.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
I was going to.
Video game structure.
No, that's actually good
and
as.
its examination
Good
of
on yous.
structural narrative tropes. So,
Huh.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't
That's
this
really
a fun
white.
and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
Yep,
what do you
I'm
think? Are you
with
sick of
that,
this
I'm
gag
with it.
yet?
Yes, I am.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
Oh
What if the
my.
other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
Yeah, you're right.
So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the
Stop.
lucky ones.
I'm
Though
not
if the
gonna
other
come
option
through this
is
again.
really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now,
Do you stop?
I've
Stop
brought up the other option
speaking!
so much that I'm
Let
going to
me
stop
out!
talking and leave you
That was
to
crazy
your
once.
decision whether to come back here,
Put me in a
continue
room.
with the game,
A
or just
white
sit in
room
this
full
spot
of
forever
narration.
and ever.
Narration.
Cheers.
Damn, narration makes me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a white room. A white room full of narration. Let me out! Do I have to restart the game? Haha, you thought you could outsmart me. I won. You lost. Take that.
All of his co-workers
Demon
were
window.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Oh,
decided to
picture.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I have simply missed a memo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
Left,
his left.
right. Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes,
Perhaps
I
he
did.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
Wow. Yes.
Painting.
This room. What a beautiful room.
No,
Well,
you stop
but
painting
eager
as
to
me
get back to business,
if I
Stanley took the first
stay
open
there.
door on his left.
First open door to my left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wow. Man. What's that? Okay, cool. Sick.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I could probably
I
fall off
realize that
this. I don't
investing
think I
your
should
trust
try.
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
Let's go!
but you
Onward!
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot.
Oh!
Really? I
Yep.
was in the middle of something. Do you have
It doesn't
zero
matter.
consideration for others?
100%,
Are you that
you're
convinced
correct.
that I want something bad to happen
Yes,
to you?
yes!
I don't know how to convince you of this.
You blew
but
me
I
up.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Yeah, then
let me
stop
prove
speaking
it.
to me. You're
Let me
not
prove that I'm
beautiful.
on your side. Give me a chance.
21B! Oh, well, this has a different aura from the rest of the game for some reason. Okay. Oh no. Will you pick the red pill? with a
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Hollow purple!
Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
Sure.
walked through the red door.
The red door.
I still
You
don't
can't-
think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, he's getting grumpy. His subtitles changed color.
All
Red
right,
door.
fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Yippee!
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you.
Oh,
You see? There's nothing here.
this is just
I haven't
untextured
even
wall.
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because
Good.
this is what you wanted to see.
100%.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would
No,
have made
you
this
don't
game
want that.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me
Stanley,
absolutely
parable, but it
nothing
gives
so
me skill
far.
trees.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This
Cool.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Delete
I
the
guess
game.
it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough,
Right, you blew
I've
me up.
compiled a new version.
This is all justified.
Perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a
Did you
look.
just? Oh! A leaderboard. Wicked. How do you beat the game in... Wait, what? Oh, bet. Anyway.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Alright, honest answer.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and
Bet.
now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You
Sure.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Bring it.
In this game, the
Oh,
baby
God.
crawls left
Wait,
towards
what?
danger. You click the
Bet.
button to move him back to the right, and if
Right.
he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about
Yeah.
the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't
4
you
hours.
give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Okay.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard.
That's
Do
a
you
big
do it
word.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know
You.
what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think
I blame
of a
you.
single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm
Change
not
the
even going to
game.
try.
Get this game
I'm
out
out
of here.
I'm out. I'm done.
You blew me
It's
up.
over. Thank
Wait,
you
what?
for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Good.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful,
I know
why
it
don't we
was.
play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Alright, hurry
Yes.
up.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Firewatch?
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Rotted.
Yes, that must be it.
Zesty.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game,
Dude, this
Stanley.
game was
And
beautiful.
it seems there's even
Don't
more.
diss
Come,
Firewatch.
let's venture outward
Such a
and see what
good
else is out
story
there.
too. Why'd that just make it Minecraft? Bro, this is not Firewatch. Get out. Someone just shoot a gun? What was that? I want to go around this way. Ah, yep. Firewatch. Right. This is still the Stanley Parable. I think. Stanley Parable, but it's Firewatch.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What can it be?
It is. It's an open world game. Good
Yeah.
God, quickly block it off.
Wait, no. Prove it! Alright, Trump. I understand.
You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
I only have 2 ways.
Oh, thank heavens.
You
we
should
avoided
support
it.
that, Donald
Out of
Trump.
the
Look at
woods
these
now,
walls.
Stanley.
Trying to keep
Okay,
me
I'm going to get
out.
us out of here.
That's
Let's find
insane.
another game.
That's insane.
Preferably something
Alright.
with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Brick. The stone. I like that boulder.
Hey,
That's
I
a good
think
boulder.
This will be just the thing.
Oh. No way!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had
There.
in mind.
Oh.
Just a nice big box for you.
Chat, watch me hit an air dribble.
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally
what?
impressed.
What?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Spawn the
There are
ball.
lots of cars
Oh,
here in
I'll
the
get
back,
good
but obviously
kickoff.
there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's
Oh
a
my.
ball of some kind back here. Is this
Yes,
game
place it.
sports ball? Stanley,
game's
I
sports
think
ball.
it's sports ball. Oh, what
Bro.
fun. We shall
Bro,
run
it's
the
Rocket
bases and
League.
do a touchdown together.
Oh no.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley.
He's gonna tell
here's
him.
the ball. Have fun.
Air dribble. Check this. Oos. I'll get a go. Watch me get a go. Chat, do it for the TTS clan.
Are you doing it?
I'm bulling.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable
Goal!
little story that I worked so hard on?
Backflip.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball... Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not meant to.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Hello, everybody. I am your narrator, and I'm here to tell a story about a guy named Stanley. Stanley is a defiant person who absolutely avoided the other worser narrator. Oh no. Stanley is now falling rapidly to his death. Stanley was never found. Stanley has found the back rooms. Stanley attempted to unlock every door. Stanley attempted to rub his fingers on the heater, but the heater was not on. Stanley is rapidly regretting his life choices. This is actually terrifying, Stanley would say. Am I going back to the start? I'm going back to the start. Oh, this light is comforting. I like this light. Am I meant to be, you know? Stanley cannot find...
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it, he'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
No, I can
That is
do it.
what I mean to this world. Oh,
Alright,
yes.
who are
Yes,
you?
I'll be back.
Whoa!
There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Alright.
I can wait.
Alright then. Oh. Huh. Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me in the Stanley Parable, Part 2. Hope you had fun watching this. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, and have a good day. This guy